Tell me something about the tour.
The tour is going real well. We're about halfway through it now. Halfway through about 27 dates, I think. Started out in France, and we end up in Finland.
Which was the greatest gig?
It's really hard to say. Paris was really good, and last night was really good too. In Zurich, it was really good.
How many spectators?
Paris was close to, it was about 2,000. Zurich about 1,100.
Do you like Germany?
Oh yeah. Beer is happening.
I got a tricky question. You recently interviewed Dave Mustaine, and you know what he says about you. And to keep both sides satisfied, we want to know your opinion about him. Right?
I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck about Dave?
Have you heard his demo?
Yeah.
And?
It doesn't sound too happening. I mean, when he was in San Francisco, he said, you know, to all the fans, yeah, you know, don't they understand I was Metallica, you know? I mean, his music doesn't sound anything like Metallica. So I don't know what his trip is. He's just full of hype.
We asked him whom he likes better compared with your last album. And his demo, and he says who is more complex. Come on, your opinion about that thing.
I just overall think he's full of shit. Anything he says is fucking bullshit.
We once asked him about the reason for firing Metallica, and he says alcohol. The only one? Alcohol. Was it the only one?
Firing him? Just overall, he was more or less very hard to get along with on the road. He was just being a dick.
How about Exodus? You like them more?
Yeah, I love them. They're great. Like whoever they play with, they just crush.
You like the album?
Exodus? Oh yeah. I mean, they're really good friends of ours. Fucking whenever they play, man, just all hell breaks loose.
You played some gigs with them together?
Oh yeah, a lot of times. A lot of times I'll go up and be a bouncer for them and shit. It's great fun.
What about the new record company? There's some people who think that Metallica now go commercial, perhaps. Yeah, that's what they say, but there's a development between Kill 'Em All and Rather Lightning. Some people say, perhaps they get more commercial now.
It's not more commercial.
Money and so on.
Nah, fuck.
I couldn't believe that about what they say.
The record company has nothing to do with that. We just signed to Elektra, and Elektra is not going to have any say in what kind of music we write.
But Elektra is kind of rare, and they are really great. Like Remorse or so on.
It's what?
Elektra is of WVR.
Yeah, we are.
And this is a really big record company, and they have commercial albums like
yeah, well, now they have.
And yeah, that's the thing. Twisted Sister go also commercial, I think. I look at the first album and the new album Stay Hungry, and perhaps.
I mean, I can't speak for Twisted Sister.
That's right. I would love to speak for Metallica.
I mean, they're not going to have anything to say about what we write. We're going to write what we want, and that's it.
Yeah, that's great. That's the way it must be.
Must be.
Do you have any plans for the new album? New songs?
We just have a few riffs and things, a couple song titles. We didn't have a lot of time to write a lot of stuff. We just got new equipment finally. You know, we signed to Elektra, we got some money. Finally went out and bought our own equipment. Because before we were touring with rented equipment, and it was fucked up. But we don't have any material yet. Just a few riffs here and there, you know. Gotta sit down and get the shit together.
Are there any deeper meanings in the lyrics?
What?
Deeper meanings.
Deeper meanings in the lyrics?
Did you put more of your personal side into it?
It was definitely kind of personal, but it's, I think I speak for the whole band. It's very much kind of fears is what the lyrics are about. Fear, nightmares type things, but they're not like fantasy stuff. It's like real stuff that could happen to, you know, anyone. You know, like electric chair, you know, someone gets accused for doing something they didn't really do it. They're sitting there, whoa, wait a minute, fuck this. Trapped Under Ice is about being frozen, you know what cryonics are? Have some disease, there's no cure for it yet. You get frozen, and then, you know, when they find the cure, they bring you out. And then this guy woke up in the middle, being frozen. It's really kind of heavy subjects, like Creeping Death, Moses, and the 10th plague, you know, the 10 Commandments, that sick fog that sucked the souls out of the, you know, firstborn.
How about your new EP? Are you satisfied with sound?
I think it's good.
Yesterday you played MIE. I'm supposed to say.
Oh, did you hear that? Yeah. Yeah, we did Am I Evil. It didn't do too well. I don't know. It's not very good for a second encore. It's too long, you know.
And how about Blitzkrieg?
We'll see. I mean, every gig's different, you know. Depends on how the crowd is, and you know.
Since when do you have Blitzkrieg in your set?
Since when?
Yes.
Since day one.
Haven't heard it on any.
Very old. I mean, it's from an underground band that was on Neat Records. They put out one single. Yeah. When we were first starting out, we didn't have a whole set of originals, so we just picked out some of the better.
Yes, I've heard about Evil on the early Love Change, but never Blitzkrieg.
We didn't. That was like really early days, like first 10 gigs or something, you know. It's just a good song, so we decided to put it on the B-side.
Will you do other cover versions in the future?
Who's to say? Maybe. Pick some real weak song and then just fucking go twist it around and go throw it out, you know. Metallica way.
Did you do this EP for commercial reasons, or?
Commercial reasons, why?
Creeping Death, you know.
Creeping Death commercial? No way. I mean, we did it for the fans, definitely. For those 2 covers on the other side, you know. We did it for ourselves and for some of the fans, you know, like they had the early demos, or I mean, like early live tapes, where you hear, you know, us doing Am I Evil, and then so we decided to put it on the B-side.